Hello to all the Form 5 students. Welcome back to my Max channel. Today I'm going to teach you on multiplication of matrices. Right, so multiplication of matrices is a bit challenging. Okay, let me teach you how to do. So before we start, we go through the notes. In order to multiply the two matrices, you need to check the order of matrix before you performing the multiplication. So for example, you have the matrix m times n. It's going to multiply with the matrix with the order n times p. Okay, so meaning that this is number of the row, right? M is number of row and n is number of column. Got it? So when you multiply, you must make sure the matrix that you're going to multiply, the number of the row, okay, must be the same with number of the column for the matrix that you want to multiply. All right. Okay, so the P is actually the number of the column for another matrix. So after you multiply, you get the product of the matrix with the order is m times p. Okay, maybe you still don't understand. Let me explain to you. Let's say we have a matrix like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the order for this matrix? It's having two rows, right? Row 1, this row 1, this is row 2. So we say 2 by how many column? Column 1, column 2, right? So we have 2 by 2. So we check the order of matrix. So this matrix, let's say we label as matrix A. Okay, we always use a big letter to represent matrix. Now, let's say I'm going to multiply matrix A with another matrix. Okay, let's say we have matrix, another matrix, we have matrix B. Okay, this matrix, it must have the, okay, so because this is number of column is 2, right? So my number of row for matrix B must be 2. So I may say maybe I chose an easy one, 3, 4. So this matrix is going to have 2 by 1, right? The order. So when I multiply these two matrices, okay, when I multiply, you see this one, 2, these two must be the same. Okay, after you multiply, the answer that you get, the product that you get will be the balance of these two. That means the answer that you get later on, okay, will be 2 by 1. That is the answer for the product of the two matrices. Okay, let me show you how to do multiplication of matrix. So we have the, okay, now I want to multiply the matrix A and matrix B. A is 1, 2, 3, 4. And the B is 3, 4. And I say these two matrices can be multiplied. Why? Because I check the order of the matrix. This is 2 by 2, right? This is 2 by, okay, so 1. The column I use blue color. This is 2 by 2, right? That means number of column is 2. This is number of column is 1. Okay, so you notice that the column, okay, and the row for the two matrices that you want to multiply must be the same. Okay, understand? And then after you multiply, actually the product that you get will be, you can actually know the product, the order of the A times B is actually, the order is actually the balance. Let me show you. It's this one and this one. Okay, so that means we have 2 rows and 1 column, right? That means the product that you get will have 2 by 1. Got it? So I'm going to show you how I multiply the two matrices now. So actually before I multiply, I knew that I'm going to get the product in the order of 2 by 1. So 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and okay, let's do it now. How you multiply the vector, the matrix is like this: 1 2 3 4, right? So you are going to multiply the matrix with another matrix. So this matrix, you make it lower a bit, you know, you make it lower. Okay, so one line below, which is 3 and 4, right? So I'm going to write 3 4, right? So now you see how I do. I'm going to draw line, row, and column. Okay, so make it thicker a bit. I'm going to make it a red color. Okay, so now I'm going to draw the line. You can see I'm going to do like this: one row, two row, and one column. So this is actually the order that I'm going to get after I perform the multiplication of the matrix. So it's actually two row and one column, right? So what is the answer here is actually how you get the answer after you multiply is actually, you see, you take the, let me show you, you take the 1, okay, you take the 1, you follow the line, you times with the 3, okay, 1 times 3 plus, followed by, you will take the, okay, let me see, 2, okay, you take the 2, now take turn, 2, then you follow the line, go down, 4, plus, it's always plus, 2 times 4, right? So your answer is 8 plus 3, which is 11. So you have the answer 11. Got it? Okay, so how to find the other element? Okay, let's follow the rule. So we will take 3. Okay, follow the line, and we times the 3, it will be 9. 3 times 3 plus, okay, plus 4. Okay, just now was green, 4, and then go down will be 4, right? 4 times 4, so you get 9 plus 16, which is 16 plus 9 is 25. So this is 25, right? Okay, all right, so that means the matrix that you get will be, after you multiply, the concept is like this. Let me show you. You write 1, you write 1 2 3 4, and you times with the 3 and 4. The answer is, what you get is actually 11 and 25, right? So it's 11 and 25. How you get 11 is 1 times 3. Okay, let me show you. How you get 11 is you take 1, you times 3, and then you plus with the, okay, you plus with the 2 times 4, 3 plus 8, so 11. Got it? Okay, now, okay, let's see how to get the answer for 3 for the 25. Is actually you take 3 times 3. You take 3 times 3, which is 9, and then plus the 4 times 4, right? So you will get 9 plus 16, which is 25. So the order for the matrix can be obtained easily if you study like this. Always focus to the order 2 by 2, and then 2 by 1, and you can actually just cancel out like that. So the answer is 2 by 1. Got it? Okay, that is actually multiplication of the matrix. So when you see L, matrix L, okay, we actually want to find the L2. It doesn't mean the square. It means that you multiply the matrix like this. You take L times L. It doesn't mean square. The square is wrong. So if L3, you take L2 times L or L times L2. Okay, it doesn't mean that you have to keep every element. Alright. So actually, I did share one video, short video on how to use a calculator to check your answer. You can do so. Alright. So let's see this exercise. Self-practice 2.2c. You are given the four matrices. One is P, Q, R, and S. Determine whether the following multiplication of the matrix can be performed or not. Okay, so if yes, if it can be performed, then you have to state the order of the matrix for the product after multiplication. So we are going to discuss one by one. So we want to discuss PQ. So we have these two. Okay, let's go through the question. So let's do A, PQ. We want to determine whether A can be performed or not. So you just actually write the order of the matrix. P is 2 by 2, right? And matrix Q is 7, 9, is actually 2 rows and 1 column. So it seems like these two, if you cancel out, the product that you get will be 2 by 1. Right, so the answer is yes, the P and Q can be multiplied because the order is for P is 2 by 1, and then the order for the product is 2 by 1, product of the P times Q. Got it? Okay, so settle. Now we do another one for QR. Let's say the order for Q and R. The Q is just now we wrote 2 by 1, and the R is actually 4, 8, 5 is 1 row and 3 column. So we actually try to study the number of the column for the previous matrix must be the same with number of the row for the subsequent that matrix they're going to multiply by the Q. So it seems like they are the same. If they are the same, we can say we just cancel out and we can find the remaining of the product. Okay, product of the QR is having the order of the, what is the order? The order is 2 by 3. We say by, not times. Right. This one, yes. For B, yes, it's 2 by 3. Okay, let's proceed to the next one. How about R and S? Okay, let's see. R, we are having R just now we are having 1 row and 3 column. S, we are having how many row? 0, negative 6, 1 row, 3, 11, negative 12, negative 2. We have 2 row and 3 column, right? So we are having big problem here because we notice that the number of the column for R is not the same with the number of row for the S. So these two matrices cannot be multiplied. We cannot perform the multiplication of these two matrices, right? Okay, because these two are not the same. Alright, so how about the next one? The D, we discussed D is S and P. Okay, S and P. So let's see. S is having 0, 3, negative 6, 11, 1, negative 2. So the order is 2 by 3, right? and the P is having 3, 6, negative 1, 2. So it's 2 by 2. So let's study whether these two matrices can be multiplied or not. So let's highlight the number of the column is 3, and here number of row is 2. So this one S and P cannot multiply because these two are not the same. Okay, so for D also not possible. Okay, impossible for you to multiply. Okay, so next one. How about E? Okay, let's see. E is P and S. So for P, we are having 3, 6, negative 1, 2. We have 2 by 2. And then for the S, we are having 0, 3, negative 6, 11. Also 2 by 2. Now let's study the, number of the column and number of row are equal. Yeah, so yes. And the product that we will get will be 2 and 2 by 2, right? So yes, the answer is yes, and the product is having the order of 2 by 2. 2 by 2, right? For the E, isn't it? E is P times S. P times, P times S. I haven't complete the matrix. Sorry, that is 1 and negative 2 here. So it is actually 2 row and 3. So the answer is actually 2 by 3. Okay, the product is 2 by 3. Okay, so it seems like settled. Now how about the Q multiplied by P? So let's study the Q is having 7, 9. So we have 2 row and 1 column. And for P we have 3, 6, negative 1, 2. We have 2 by 2, right? So let's study the order of the matrix. This is number of column is 1 and number of row here is 2. They are not equal. So it's not able to multiply. So the answer is no, multiplication cannot be performed. Alright, so we don't have to write the product. Okay, now you're given the two matrix, right? So you're asking to find the multiplication of the two matrix. So let's do 2A. We have T, right? So we are going to copy down T, which is 1, 3, 4, negative 2, 2, negative 1. Okay? Okay, the T is going to multiply with the U. So let's check the row 2 by 3. Okay, then the U, let's write down the U is, the U is 0, negative 4, negative 3, 5, and 1, 2. It seems like it's having 3 row and 2 column. So it seems like we can multiply because we have number of column here. It's the same with the number of row for the matrix that going to multiply. So the product that you get will be 2 by 2, right? This is the product. It's 2 by 2. So actually you expect this 2 by 2. Okay, now let's do it carefully, right? You want to multiply, you can do it carefully. The best way to do is this way. Let's see. So we do carefully. We will write a matrix. We know the product is 2 by 2, right? Now we're going to multiply. So actually you can use this method. So let's write nicely. You can use a rectangle, bracket, or oval shape is okay. So normally when we write, we focus to the element so that we won't get wrong. For the another matrix. Okay, we can actually just lower a bit like this. Okay, you just make it lower a bit. Okay, so you have to do it carefully. So we have 0, -4, right? We have the -3, 5, and then we have 1, 2. Okay, we're going to multiply carefully. So you can try this way. You draw the line to guide you when you multiply, all right? So that you won't make mistakes. So this is the line, row 1, row 2, column 1, and column 2. Got it? So the answer that you get should be at the dot, red dot that I'm showing. So it's 2 by 2, right? Just now we expect the product will be 2 by 2, right? So now how to get the answer? We are going to do it carefully. For this one, okay, is actually you have to take 1 times 0, right? These two. Okay, I'm going to use another pen to show you. So you will have to take 1 times 0, this is 1, and 0, plus 3, follow the line, 3 follow the line. Okay, follow this line, then go down here, -3. 3 times -3 plus 4 times, okay, 4 times 1, right? So finally you get answer for 0 minus 9 plus 4, which is actually -5. So that means here is -5. Got it? Okay, settle. We have to do carefully for everyone. So now is this. Okay, let's do it now. Okay, so how to get that answer is we have to focus. Let's use another color. Okay, I'm going to show you how I got the answer for 1. You have to times, you follow the line. You have to go down here, -4. So it's 1 times -4, put bracket, plus the 3, here, go down, 5. 3 times 5, and then plus a 4, go down to follow the line, 4 times 2. Got it? Okay, make it darker a bit so that you can see. Okay, so I simplify. I will get -4 plus 15 plus 8. So I will get the answer is 19. So I having this answer 19. Got it? This is 19. Okay, so let's do another one. Okay, let's see this one. I want to do for another element, which is this one. Okay, so I will take -2 times 0 plus 2 times with a -3. There is a negative, right? Okay, plus -1 times 1. Need to be very careful. So it's 0 minus 6 minus 1. Right, so it's -7. So you get the answer -7 here. Right? Okay, so the last one is this one, which is okay, let's do. So we have to use -2, right? Follow the line. Okay, I use a yellow line to show you how I do. -2 is going to times with the -4, right? So -2 times -4, be careful, plus the 2 times the 5, plus with the -1 times the 2, right? So I make it purple color. So now we need to simplify. Is 8 plus 10 minus 2, so the answer is 16. So that means the element there, the value is 16. Okay, So finally we write properly. We will write properly for the answer. After we do, we can write like this. Okay, let's do again. So for the B, we will take U times the W, right? Okay, we take which one just now? We are doing A, TU, right? TU. Okay, so later we'll do B. So we write again 1, 3, 4, negative 2, 2, negative 1. Okay, this is T, and the U is 0, negative 4, negative 3, 5, 1, 2. So the answer that we get just now was actually negative 5 and then 9. Okay, let's write down. We have the answer negative 5 and then we have 19, right? 19, right? Yeah, it's not 9, it's 19. And then what we get just now is we get the answer which is negative 7 for this one, negative 7 and 16, right? We have negative 7 and 16, and the order here you can double check the order is correct. This is 2 by 3, this is 3 by 2, so if we cancel out we get 2 by 2, right? You must do it carefully so that you won't make mistake. Okay, so I try to do another one for you, which is W2, okay, so that you understand how to do multiplication of matrix. So I'm having W, which is 2, 1, 3, negative 4. So I'm going to multiply the 2, 1, 3, negative 4. Okay, so how to multiply? This is 2 by 2, this is 2 by 2. So I'm going to get 2 by 2, right? 2 by 2. So I always like to use the way that I show you, which is how to do, which is we do the working down here, 2, 1, 3, negative 4, and we make the other matrix lower a bit, which is also 2, 1, 3, negative 4, right? And then we will underline like this. Underline like this, row 1, row 2, column 1, column 2. Alright, then we will try to work out for this one is 2 times 2, right, plus 1 times 3. So we have the answer which is 4, which is actually 4 plus 3, which is 7. So we have 7 here, so we can write down 7 here. Okay, finally we solve one. Then let's do another one. We have to do carefully. We want to do this one. So is 2 times 1 plus 1 times negative 4. So you get 2 minus 4, which is negative 2, right? So we'll get negative 2 here. So we'll plug into the matrix there. So we have the negative 2. Alright. So now we have to continue. We still got two more, right? This is 3 times 2 plus negative 4. It's always plus, and then you multiply 6 minus 12. So we have negative 6, right? Okay. Then how about for the other one? For this one, okay, let me show you how to find this one. Is actually 3 times 1 plus negative 4 times negative 4, right? So you will have the 3 plus 16, which is 19. So here is 19. So let's fill up the answer here. We have negative 6 and 19. So that is how you do multiplication of the matrices. Got it? So I think for to next week's class, you try on your own for all the multiplication of the matrices for this exercise. All right, so maybe the next question is asking for this one, W3. W3, it means you take W2 times the W. So we have actually obtained the W2 just now, which is this one. This is W2, which is 7, -2, -6, 19. Okay, W2 we got ready, which is 7, -2, -6, and 19. So we are going to times with the W, which is 2, 1, 3, -4. 2, 1, 3, -4. Okay, let's multiply the two matrix 7, -2, -6, 19 is going to multiply with 2, 1, 3, -4, right? So how to find the answer? You will get 2 by 2 for sure, because if you check the order is 2 by 2 here, is 2 by 2 here, here is 2 by 2, so the product will be 2 by 2, right? Okay, so let's do it now, working here. So we will take 7, -2, -6, 19, and then make sure you copy the right one, 3, -4, right nicely, and you draw the line to guide you when you multiply 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so how to get the answer is, let's do it together. Okay, for this one is actually 7 times 2 plus -2 times 3. So it's 14 minus 6, which is 8. So we can write down 8, right? Okay, so you have to write 8 here. And then for this one, you will get the 7 times with the 1, right? 7 times the 1 plus -2 times with -4. So you will get 7 plus 8, which is 15, right? Okay, can understand? And for this one, you can take -6 times 2 plus 19 times 3. So you got 8 plus 57, -8 here, be careful. Okay, so you will get 57 here. 57 minus 8 will be, okay, 57 minus 8. Negative, let me check the mistake. -6, oh yes, I have a mistake here. Is -12, right? -12 plus 57. So it's 57 minus 12. So I will have 45. Okay, be careful, this is 45. And this one, how to find? Okay, let's clear some space. So we will take the -6 times 1 plus 19 times with a -4, which is -6 minus 36, 76, -82. Wow, so big. So we have -82 here, right? 45 here. Okay, so we fill up in here. So the answer will be 45 and -82. Alright, so that is how you multiply the matrix. So please complete this exercise number 2, and also exercise for this one, number 3, how to do. Let me show you. So we are going to multiply these two matrices. So let's do it like this, -1x, y3, and we lower the matrix for the second matrix. Okay, so then you will just draw the line. Just draw a line like this, 1, 2, 3. So it means that for this one is negative 1 times 4 plus 7x. So it's going to equal to 31. So that means 7x is 35. So x is 5, right? And then for this one, how you do is you take y times 4 plus 3 times 7 equal to 29. So the answer is 4y plus 21 equal to 29. So 4y equal to 8. So the y is equal to 2, right? So that means the x equal to 5, the y equal to 2. That is how you solve the matrix. Okay, so this one you try, the rest you try on your own for number 4. And I think that's all. So there are 4 questions for you to do. So that's all for multiplication of the matrix. I really hope that you learn something from this lesson. Alright, so I think that's all. I shall share with you more video teaching on matrices in the coming week. Okay, bye bye and have a nice day.